Welcome back. On next level or next stages, I hope some of you might know to do this, but respecking your gear. I'll show you. Just get rid of some of the stuff here. Just bear with me a minute. Make sure I haven't got anything like inheritables. I'll explain that on here anyway, so I can say that we can there's nothing here, is there? Nope. So blues and yellows, we don't like them. Whites. So store away the swords again, the spears, the axes and the bows for the hidden tree house for your clan. So we can still go to the hidden treehouse, see if we can donate stuff.
土産話はあるのだろう
There's
な。
clan battles and donate axes and gallantry armor. There's gallantry armor with this gear anyway, so every day. But what you look for is the axes, the swords and things on the different day. See if there's any gallantry armor. Don't look like it. The reason it's to find when you're looking for them on here, it just highlights like a symbol on the left of them. So I've got blacksmith. I need gold, so I'm going to sell all my gear. Obviously lock what you want to keep. So buying. Okay, so we've got what's done that. So obviously along the way I've maxed out some of these. Silver bar ingots. You can have that. So those aren't the important ones. I got rid of it. I've done that. Obviously the ones that prioritise, like the reforging costs, the soul matching costs, selling price, you prioritise things like that. So we're going to reforge now. So we'll go to the weapon that we're using. I've already done the majority of the sword. We've already explained how much more powerful they become when you got these attributes like the heart for the sword. So we just look around now and see if there's anything. Got close combat key damage at the bottom there instead of close combat attack 0 key enemy. So we could change it. We can armor harms. Yeah, there's nothing really there I like. It's down to you. But make sure you got that. And obviously dexterity for your Kasurigami. When you're using live weapon, this comes in very handy. Close combat attack enemy scorched. It just ups it a bit. You're gonna scorch your enemy when your live weapon's activated because you use the fire element. Spirit guardian spirit, yeah. Remove status enhancements. It's up to you if you want to do that. There might be something in the list that says strengthen attack or whatever. You can add an element like the fire, but it's got its pros and cons because there are enemies there that got bombs on their back, like barrel bombs. You hit them with a fire, it blows you up too. So now we're using that. So what we're looking for at the moment, obviously, I was fighting the Master Ninja, so I'm relying on the human equipment drop rate. Try and keep in defense, but now what we're doing now is looking for Amrita earned. Now it's better if you get more Amrita if you got Amrita human drop rate. So if you can do that, so you've got Amrita earned there at 4.9. If you got human drop rate at Amrita earned, it goes is a little bit higher because it will be specifically for that. So I'll lock it for now. See if we can get. See, obviously the torso you can Amrita earned. Once you're maxed out with your character, you won't need any more Amrita, so you can get these back later on. But obviously the torso's got some pretty decent attributes which I've found on by reforging it. So 0 key bonus, increased attack. So if I zero my key, I get an attack bonus for so long. And obviously we received elemental attack damage. This speaks for itself basically. Amulet protection, so if you guard yourself against Omnio magic attacks, it won't affect you, but you got to guard against it. Obviously these will always be here to increase attack. In this case it's when surrounded, increase attack. Those are what you're looking for. So we're looking for Amrita earned. If I'm going to do it, I'll sacrifice Omnia Amulet Protection or receive elemental attack damage. So again, this Amrita earned, just Amrita earned. We want Amrita earned from people. Again, this is gloves. There's some good stuff here. This is again what I've done to reforge. Status aim and scorched. Obviously, if I hover, it reduces the cumulative effect of fire-based status elements. I don't really need it because I got what's it called? Tenacity. Always important to have tenacity on one of your gear. So if you're scorched and you're depleting your life, you won't die. You just have 1 HP. So I might sacrifice that for Amrita earned and come back and get it another time. Yes, you can get them back again. Amrita earned from people, that's right. What was that? Bonus after dash attack. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that. I can get that back another time. So you just... Sorry, if you go onto it, you have to unlock it and press the triangle, or press the cross, and you can roll a dice like that. But you reforge it, and it gives you something you won't know what. But if you go press the triangle, you can see what you can get. So that's okay. I've got increase in attack and defense Kato because Kato's our guardian spirit, and it's got those bonuses there. You might as well add to it. But it's up to you. There's lots of greens there. Sometimes they come in very handy. I think there's a purple one you can get. Attack damage surge or something. Or attack damage something. Only on the gloves. Now this is where I have tenacity, shorten time out of key, and everlasting key is the leggings and the feet. So anyway, again we just look at, we've got bonus frame, status aim and stuff. Again, increased attack. These are things that are just going to pop up along the way in the fight. You won't notice it, but you're thinking, how come I hit it so hard? Well, these will be the reason. So let's have a look at defense. We don't want to get rid of that. And we got Amrita earned from people. I'll tell you what, let's see if... No, I'll just roll a dice on defense. Amrita earned. for now. And return from people. Again, do all these if you've got enough Umbra sites. Get these all up and out the way. Because restarting your armor will make the game a whole lot easier. I'll roll the dice on this again. Nothing. I don't want to lose the other 4, so I'm just going to keep rolling. Come on. There we go. I'm returning from people. I'm returning from people there. We're gonna have to do away with your omni protection. You can get it back. Keep rolling dice. Emerson. I'll do. There we go, I'm working from people. So we've got... Let's get a full house, shall we? Come on, you can definitely do it. Couple more goes. Don't want to lose too many number of sites in this. just not getting anywhere with this. I can't even get Amber to earn back. There we go. Oh, can't say I'm too happy about that. Right, as you can see as well, there's another thing that you can do. Like I said earlier, you can get this only in the headgear. Okay? And this only on gloves. And And again, I said you can get it as an inheritable, which I've got on these gloves. What I'm going to do is transfer that attack to the torso, where it says gold earned. I've done it on all the others. I've swapped, so the headset's got attack and elemental damage guard reduction. So torso's not got it, but obviously the gloves have got elemental guard reduction as an inheritable because you can collect attack reforging it. And when you're in a maximum of 3 elemental guard elemental damage reduction guarding 3 times. So this is going to be the helmet, the gloves, and another type of gear. So I put on the pants. So the shoes have got the attack. So it's just the torso to get the attack. So what I do is equip them, and I want to max out the familiarity. You see the bars, they tend to light up. See it light up next to the gloves to the right of it. We want them all lit up, and they're not at the moment. So we go to the list down below, and we go to the whetstones for the sword, and the glue is for the gear, your apparel. So you max it out as high as you can, which is 7, and that should put it up to maximum familiarity. So put those back on, and we go to the blacksmith, resort match, the armor, put that soul matching with, and you sacrificing that, so you unlock it. If you look to the right, it will inherit it for the attack. So now you got 3 elemental guards, and 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. So because of that, your elemental guard is now, let's see, there you go, and elemental damage reduction guarding. So it's added it all up, and it goes up to 103%. It needs to just be 100%, but it's over that. So if you guard against elementals now, you'll not be damaged. But you got guard. Make sure you guard. And everything looks good as well so far. We just need those amulets now. We just need to get some elemental paralysis on the amulets, but I've not had any luck or much luck whatsoever.
ねえねえ、海の向こうのお話を聞かせてよ。
Got 3 more points. So reforged everything, so we'll have a look. And those are the, as long as you've got heart, agility, damage bonus, familiar damage bonus, something like that, and 0 key element, you don't have to have them. Weaken armor, arms, or whatever. So you get those 2 or something related to favours attack, always a good thing. Enemy scorched as well. I think you can get that. Gives you more points because you're using a living weapon. Same with that, you can, there is that close combat attack enemy scorch, you can get that on your sword as well. New status now, don't really need to have that, but see what I can do is to change it if I want. You can move and increase move, status ailment, augmentation, electrified. Nah, don't want that. No, I think I'm happy with that. So we'll just check the armour. Amna. Bonus for absorbing Amrita, increased attack, defense, attack plus 50, and it's the guarding, which is on your helmet anyway. Close combat and remain paralysed, that's already embedded, can't change that. Seized elemental damage, so obviously Amrita for people, we need that. It is a small sacrifice, but it will come in. It is very important to have. Okay, so we've got all of these. Status element, weakness. Let's change this. See if I've got something more interesting. I can increase attack doing the dash, I suppose. Human item drop rate, close combat attack. There we go. I'll swap it for that. Close combat attack increase. That's what I was trying to tell you before. So hover it grants increased attack power when you hit an enemy with a melee attack. If you land another hit while this effect is active, the effect's duration will increase, as will your bonus attack power. So if you're doing the Reaper on them, it's just going to hit harder and harder and harder, I believe, if I'm reading that right. Massive bonus. I mean, these things can, a few of these things, I don't know which, you can only get when you got the red gear on. So that's what we aim to go for. Obviously we give the tenacity and short recovery time out Keith. If we're looking at sacrificing Amrita later on, nothing there yet. Could do equipment drop rate or running speed, whatever. But we don't need to. So you can run over ninja traps by dashing. There's not that many, and the majority of the missions don't have them. So let's see, equipment, okay, equipment weight reduction. Okay, that's done. So we've done all the weapons and armour, but we haven't done every weapon. We can now go to these. We've got Amrita from people, that's more Amrita. I can change that. Equipment lightness damage bonus, that gives you an extra damage bonus when you're equipped, so we're going to have that. I do tend to try and find the speed up. Increase damage from projectiles when you have maximum health. That's not really a good thing when you want to drop your health below 30% with your build when you become more powerful. But it's the first thing I've come across that is red, so I'll have to just deal with it. I mean, so I can change that to bow speed up. It's not there yet. I'll leave it for now. This is green. Max up speed up, there we go. Can do Amrita from people there, good. Human equipment drop rate, we'll keep that. Oh, we could do long range attack damage, that's quite nice. Let's do that. Right, as soon as we're on 0 on our Umbra sites, the weaker ones, I don't really want to sacrifice a weak Umbra site level attribute, so I'm going to leave that one for now and do another I'm returning for people. So thing that's got armor return from people.
またどう
We've got
いらっしゃい
exclamation mark. Oh, 1 point. Woohoo.
ま
So that's the boring bit done and dusted. Now here we need live weapon attack. We want to earn Amoretta using live weapon. So we're gonna save this and make a new build. Save, press triangle. Because that's my normal build. So we're gonna do keep a leeching. But we're looking for Amoretta using living weapon. I think I can. Yes, I've got that. Good. On the yes, I can in Magatam. Brilliant. That's going to help a lot. So we need another Amoretta using the weapon. So we can do away with proficiency amulets now because we don't need them. Unless they've got Amoretta and using the weapon, don't get rid of it then. Nope, get rid of that. Got Amoretta from people, but we want Amoretta using the weapon. That's another one. Amoretta earned from people and Amoretta earned using living weapon. Brilliant. You had two. So what we're going to do is change some things around. Jujutsu. I'm ready. Oh. I'm ready. Oh, yes. So we do them, and they're important anyway. We need them. Need quick change and tiger running. Don't think there's anything else after that that we need. So yeah, so it's piloted ground fire, all of them. Quick change, all of them. Tiger running, all of them. We do leeching, all of them. Extraction, ladies, all of them, I think. Or even just two. To the steel. We definitely need to put weakness on all of them. So we've got a few more. That's about right. Yep. Make sure you got all of these activated. Okay. We're changing our guardian spirits. So at the front, we're using Suzaki. At the back, we're using Sozei. Make sure they're activated. If you need to up your spirit and your stats, make sure you do so. So we're going to keep it to elixir. Reach in. Steel. Change. through tiger running. Ladies. Extraction. And Spirit Stone. Wrong buttons. Preferably the large one. Here we do this. We put these Saisetsu Saki. To explain it, sacred rice wine that bestows the god's sustaination, blah blah blah, protection, temporarily increasing the amount of amrita you require. So you drink that before you go into the fight, and it gives you lots of amrita. So what else is there? Go to the fourth one. Just trying to remember. So there. Put another leech in there. And weakness here. And a trap there. Save it here, and that'll be your Marabashi build. I might change it around a little bit later on, but before we do that, we can go back to our normal build, and if you've not done it yet, you can complete all of these missions. It may sound a bit tedious, but it opens up new missions that will help you out with the Marabashi and collect Saishin Satsus, whatever they're called. Saisetsu Shinsakes. Because there's one mission where you get it as a smithing text, and you can buy as many as you like rather than farming using the 3 Angry Gods mission, and that gets tedious. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing all of these missions now. So that's what I'm going to do for the time being. I'm going to finish all these missions, and only on Way of the Samurai I'm going to do 1 or 2 of these missions, show you how powerful I am now. Oh, just change this over because I don't need air falling now. Let's save that. We'll go for the giant frog. Well, might as well use the leeching. Yes, okay. This is just the Way of the Samurai. You should fly through all of these missions with problems. So I didn't even activate my new weapon. Samurai missions, and we'll come back together again another time. So yeah. Before we do that, I've got there's a shortcut going on there. Short in there. Change reaching down to Carnage. Let's run around invisible. Get tapping them once. Being at a low stance. I'm making any effort whatsoever. Even my how easy is that? So if you want to, you know, kill some time and not waste too much time, you know, mission after mission, you can just go back into your Torii gates and help other people get more Umbra sites. They'll be so happy to see you. Alright, you guys take care, and I'll see you when you completed all the other missions on Way of the Samurai. You'll notice that one or two may not look like they're completed before you go. See the top three, they have like a blue bar at the bottom of the words. Well, that means every single one of them have completed. I'll show you. Okay, they're all got ticks on them. And some will not be completed even though you've ticked all the boxes, and there's a reason for that. You will find out along the way. Make sure I've not done these missions yet, so I'll have them done. Those will open up more missions as well. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you back when everything's sorted, and have fun.